Hello there, this is Warrior here, and we are picking back up where we left off with our Breeland campaign. So, we have, in the last episode, we tore through here, defeated the army that was blocking us, smashed aside their smaller forces, and are now besieging Doria. We also took Dol Vorn, and we also smashed the Isengard army that kicked off the war here at Dunedin. I pulled this army
Your order,
back
my
because I was
lord.
going to take this town, but that'll left us rather isolated down here, and Isengard could have flooded in. So I'm going to leave this army here,
We shall
see what
continue
Endwaith
tomorrow.
does, see what Isengard does before I decide on that force. We are going to have two battles at the very least this episode. One here, the Siege of Barvin, but I may probably just auto-resolve that because it's such a small garrison. Probably even just a general there. And then we'll have this force here, which they may reinforce a little bit.
Your
Got
will, my
reinforcements
lord.
coming in. They
My
should be
lord.
able to handle that pretty handily. So, but without further ado, we're going to kick this off
Yes, my
with a
lord.
nice good old battle.
We shall
And we're going to
engage.
use our ballista to smash through probably a wall somewhere. But I'm not too worried about this. We should be able to smash through this pretty good. Those raiders are going to be a problem, mainly because of their javelins, which are effective against armor. So, without further ado, let's get kicking. What do they have coming in? Ooh, war wagons and nothing really to be concerned about. Okay.
Attack!
So, this should be a pretty easy siege. Probably could have auto-resolved it, but I think I'll lose less if I command the battle. Make sure I set my timer. There it is. So, anyways, something that just happened in the whole U.S. government, and I just found this out recently here today, is that the U.S. government is gonna start going into some companies and gonna start going through their data to see if there's any leaks or security breaches that can go back to China, which is interesting, to say the least. The U.S. government exerting power and authority that some would say is overreaching. I personally say that I, I'm not entirely sure if they have the power to do that, but since Congress has not said they don't have the power to do that, and Congress as of late has increasingly, and when I mean as of late, I mean in the last 40 years, 50 years, has increasingly given the president and the executive branch more and more power, and then they wonder why the president is able to do all these things. It's, well, because the Congress has allowed them to.
The enemy are
Because it's
bringing in
easier for one man to
reinforcements.
make the decisions than it is for 100 or for 400. So that's why the president has more power than what he originally, I think, the founders intended him to have. But are going in and going to start checking for data breaches with companies. And the TikTok ban is coming up. I think it ends this weekend, actually. It's either this weekend or the end of the month, which is interesting. I'm not on TikTok, and I find social media just not worth the trouble, mainly because of the simple fact that it can get you into trouble more than it can actually help you. Um, get you in a lot of trouble. That's why you don't say things on social media. And this gets us to another topic. My brain kind of works like this, but and that is the positive and negative effects of social media on our lives. I would argue, and since I don't really use social media that much, but I know of it and I do use it a little bit. Social media in its entirety is a great thing, great tool. Allows you to spread your message, allows people to be vocal when they didn't necessarily have a voice. It's great. However, the double-edged sword of social media is that it gives people a certain bit of false security that they can say whatever they want without repercussions. And if anybody who knows anything about social media, that is incorrect.
We've
You
breached
cannot
our
say
enemy's
whatever you
walls.
want in a social media platform. And the reason why I say that is, yes, technically you can say whatever you want, but your employers will hold you accountable to you. And if you work for a company, what you say on social media will be seen as that what the company sponsors. And so if it is not in line with company values, you can get yourself into a whole lot of trouble. The biggest thing is you can get fired from your job for posting stuff that does not adhere to the social norms
Our
or,
men have slain the
there we go,
enemy general. Without
social
him, his troops
norms
will
or
lose
what
their
the
will to
company doesn't
fight.
back publicly. So that is why, as me as a teacher, and I've even stressed this to my kids, I do not, um, I do not, post anything on social media. I just don't. It's kind of an unwritten rule of mine. I do put, well, here, let me back, back, backtrack that. I do not post anything or controversial on social media. Like I'll post pictures of us going to, not us going to, but like I'll like family photographs, stuff like that. I'll do, you know, I'll like pictures of, what my family members post, but I don't like anything controversial. I don't do anything out of ordinary that could get me into trouble. I don't get on social media and talk about how bad, certain parents are and certain like that. No, I don't do that because that's just
We've
stupid.
captured the enemy's
You
walls.
don't do something that you wouldn't say. You don't say something on social media that you would say that you, let me restart. You would not say something on social media that you wouldn't say to someone's face. Like if you're saying, you can't expect like, oh well, I said it on social media so it should be fine. No, more people can see that. That's like you saying something on social media about someone's, you know a kid, like, take school for example. Me as a teacher, if I divulge information about a student on social media, that's even worse than if I divulged information about a student to another parent, for the simple fact that on social media, anyone can see it. Anyone who's a friend of mine can see that, and the information would actually, in my opinion, would be even worse on the internet than it would be in regular life, because just more people can see it, and how quickly it can spread too, where the the wrong person sees it, and then you're in trouble and you're out of a job. So it's just not something that, and people in my generation were the ones who really championed it, but people in younger generations, they don't understand. Like I had this conversation with my kids where we were talking about, Twitter and Facebook and Snapchat, and they were talking about, well, what if in Snapchat it just goes away? Yeah, but does it actually go away from their servers? What you say, does it actually go away? Are they just telling you that it goes away, or is it like stored somewhere in their cloud? I don't know. You don't know. Only Snapchat knows. The company itself knows if it actually truly goes away. So the stuff you say on the internet is more permanent and stays around more than what, you know. Oh, hello. Let me go get rid of them. Stays around more than that of something of yesteryears. Wait, is that a spear unit or is that a? They're axe unit. Okay. Oof, I just lost some troops. Anyways, sticks around word of mouth, because if it's word of mouth, it could turn into a he said, she said argument. But if it's by uh, online, you can have proof. You can take screenshots of it. It doesn't go away. What you post online stays with you, and we as teachers are almost trained to, if you're going to be a teacher about a year before, you need to start going through your social media, making sure that
The enemy are
you don't
badly
have
bloodied.
stuff of,
They have lost
you
half
getting
their
drunk
men.
at a keg party and you're passed out because that's not a good look for teachers. Well, that's the same way for public employees. Companies don't want their employees posting on
Behold
social
how our
media
cowardly foe
them getting
runs.
hammered and
It's
passed
time
out
to
drunk on a
press the
park bench
attack.
somewhere. It's just, it's not. And for people to think that, oh, well, I can't be held accountable. Yeah, you can. You can definitely be held accountable for what you say online. And there's a lot of people that think that doesn't apply to them or whatever reason, and it does apply. See if we can push past them. How are we doing here? Doing good. We're about to overwhelm them. And we'll get after these clans of Edith River Spearmen. River Spearmen are their mid-tier spears, I think. They're still terrible, but they're okay. You can see how easily we're cutting through these guys. Pretty easily. Their ad is in their javelins. Their
Our
niche is
men
their
have
javelins.
slain the enemy
There
general.
we go.
Without him, his troops will lose
Is
their
their
will to fight.
javelins. That's how they kind of make up for the fact they javelin you down, pin you in place, flank around with javelins, and then javelin you in the back. That's how they hold. I'll get rid of you. Anyways. And numbers. So, that's my little rant about social media. But this gets us into data, passwords. Technology is great, and I'm not here to like scare people, but passwords can get hacked, data can be breached, identity stolen, etc., etc. Now, what does this get us back? Why did I go on this little rant? Well, I went on this little rant because if you have companies, Chinese companies, and there's a lot of adage out there that Chinese companies are extensions of their government. That could be true, could be false, but in a communist state, I'm gonna lean towards that. That's the case. If that's the case, then I would not be entrusting my personal data to Chinese companies. And I didn't know that Epic was owned or had partial state by a Chinese company. I didn't know that. I thought they were a U.S. Gaming company. Turns out they're not. That's on me. I'm not as well informed as what I needed to be until I watched a few well-informed YouTubers and did my own research on it and found out that they are, and they are actually owned. And we're in interesting times because our government, the US government, is very anti-China, and there's a lot of other governments that are kind of pro-Chinese, or at least not pro-Chinese, but are more sympathetic to them, and our government is not, and is very hostile against China. We even had tariffs that are still in effect against them, which was supposed to hurt us really badly, and really hasn't hurt us really badly. The global pandemic has. It's hurt us really, really badly. And then there's the whole thing, did China let this virus out? You can
The
believe
enemy
what
are
you want.
badly bloodied.
I'm going to
They
say
have
that I don't
lost
think they're
half
that
their men.
stupid. But anyways, anything is possible with a communist state.
Our men have taken
Shoot,
control
even
of
our
the city.
country has done its fair share of
Our men no longer command the city.
not so popularized programs, especially if you look at our experiments on African Americans with syphilis. Yeah, that's not something that a lot of people know about. During the 40s and 50s, we had a secret syphilis program where we were testing different medications on syphilis and its long-term effects, medical journals. Yeah, where African American women mostly were infected with syphilis for 20, 30 years and not told what they were infected with. They just told they had a disease. And they didn't have a disease, they were infected with it. So, yeah. But, communist countries have done far worse than that, so. Anyways. To their own people. They've starved their own people. Of course, we did have slavery, so I mean, we kind of. Come on. In the. But yes. to wrap this all up, the the problem with Chinese companies getting a hold of our data is if China is, stealing
Our men
from
have
us.
taken control of the city.
So always be careful about where you post, what accounts you have. Do a little research before you just sign up for the hottest new thing that's on the market. Is basically my point. Because you just never know. There
This
we go.
is a clear victory.
Not too bad. You just never know who owns the company and what problems they're having.
There is no glory in hiding like this, my lord.
Okay. We'll ransom.
Glory, honor,
There we
victory.
go.
My lord,
Sardona is mine.
our courage and honor have conquered.
We'll repair the settlement, put in an armory, put in a trading post, put in an herbalist. There we are. So we've seized control over this. We've cut them off.
Orders.
That's going there. That's going there. I'll have to wait a turn.
My lord.
We have severely hampered them. You go back to their capital just to see what's there.
Quietly,
There we are.
my lord.
You hang out there. Where's my other spy? I got another spy around here somewhere, don't I? Thought I did. Okay. So what they have left is they have this settlement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once I take that, they'll have 6 settlements all on here, and then I can push in here, take Londair, and then move over and take here, cut them across, take that, take these settlements, and then push in, hold here, push down, hold there, and send the vast majority of my forces to quell all this, get this under control, and then hold here, and then regroup myself, get all this in order, and then push into Isengard, or
My lord.
Rohan, the plain of Rohan proper, hopefully.
Your orders, my
All right,
lord.
so they're there, that's fine. Fine there. I think we're at the end turn, because I'll have to wait to storm that next turn. So, it's end turn. So, they're sending troops over to contain the bleeding. As I start gobbling up more land, I'll be able to afford more troops and send them south. So that'll be nice. Ah, yeah, there's my other spy. He's hanging out over there. But anyways, just be careful. And that's also general kind of talk about social media. General. The Western Warrior retaken. Uh-oh. That's not good. So that means they are starting to
My lord.
pull it back.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
However, ooh, they should be able to retake that. Oh yeah, he'll be able to retake that easily. Not too worried about that. I may have to send a force up there to get rid of them. Boy. Town ready to upgrade. Sardona, so we'll put that in. Having walls down there would be nice.
My lord.
Alright, so we're
By your command.
almost there.
Orders. As you wish.
We'll
My
be
lord.
fine. I need to pull you back across
Approaching
and then go
quietly.
there.
Tomorrow's journey.
Hopefully there's not a random
out.
small army right there.
Yes, my lord.
As you command, an honorable, glorious victory.
Your
No.
orders, my lord.
My lord. My lord.
Go
Marching
deal with
to
that
war.
force. Just get rid of it.
Victory in your name, my lord.
Man of the hour.
Yes, my lord.
Herbert. Oh, I sent that.
Your
Okay.
orders,
Oh,
my
cool.
lord.
I gotta get a free general out of here. That's
Your
good.
will,
That
my
means I can
lord.
leave him here.
Yes, my
That
lord.
means I might be able to.
My lord.
You,
Your will, my lord. Your will, my lord.
you.
Your will, my lord. By your
Your orders, my lord.
I dropped that down. Yeah, there we go.
Yes, my lord. My lord.
Cross, and I'll be able
Your
the next
orders,
turn
my lord.
assault Londair. That'll be great.
My lord.
Alright, move there. So they're
Approaching
rushing in with a
quietly.
reinforcement force.
orders.
This
To
force, we're just going to
glory
auto-resolve
and a
this down,
victorious
because,
day.
yeah, there's not much to, yeah, just auto-resolve that down.
Your enemies lie defeated.
Should I exterminate the
These
population?
lands are now yours.
We'll exterminate. They fell to corruption, so we shall end them. Don't need a militia. Hunting camp wouldn't be too bad. Don't need to retrain anything right now. Ooh, Hunter's Guild. That's the same as that other guild that I get, like Smith. Ooh, that means I get the top tier of armor. I'll put all those in. We'll hold it Barvin. Alright, so they're not
Yes, my
doing
lord.
anything so far, so I could go there and go ahead and strike this out, hold here. That's all I'm gonna do.
To battle. We shall prevail.
We're gonna launch an
Yes.
assault here at Huron. What is that? Huret. Attacking on multiple fronts.
My lord. To war. Orders.
We'll
Marching to
seize
war.
that next turn. Move over,
Your
seize
orders, my
Londair.
lord.
How are we doing? Ooh, monetarily
My
wise,
lord.
we're doing quite
As
well
you
actually.
wish. Orders. Yes.
Are they fleeing? What are they doing?
My lord.
I honestly don't know what they're doing. It looks like they're doing fine. May have to send a force. Looks like
My
the
lord.
elves are, the dwarves are coming in.
Approaching quietly.
And Aragon is apparently going to stop them with that very small little force. Well, looks like they are moving some troops around. They're probably having to deal with the goblins. That's what's causing them trouble. I may need to be able to send a force up here and deal with that, but that's on the back burner now. I guess I should have finished that off, kept pressing and helped them out, but anyways. It's beside the point. I'll keep them busy for a little while. Not worried what I'm doing. Alright, that's holding there.
Yes, my lord.
Let's end turn again. Didn't dawn on me that that was a very small force. So there wasn't really any need to fight that, so. Ah, they're rallying troop. There comes their response. I knew it was coming. Hopefully they just besiege Dunhead. If I can start drawing some of their forces away, that would be good. I need to quickly get rid of Endwaith in about 4 or 5 turns. By turn 138, it should be gone. Western Warrior besieged. I figured that. One ring has been located. It's good to know, I guess.
My lord. To war then. Beginning the siege. Your will, my lord. Merging armies.
Might be able to
my lord.
attack right now. Probably am actually going to attack that. The captain.
Your orders, my lord.
Hello. Means I'm going to go
Yes,
here.
my lord.
We're going to hang out there. So they're going to stop the bleeding and stop the immediate threat to their 2 main settlements. Smart.
Yes, my lord.
Do I
As you
auto?
command.
Ooh, Moot Lord Tremek. Hello, Tremek. I think your time has ended. Yep, just gonna auto resolve that down.
Glory, honor,
Sack it.
victory.
Get a little money out of the
A
deal.
most noble conquest.
Your
Alright.
orders, my lord.
Go up here.
This tower will
Plop a
keep
watchtower
vigil over
down.
the lands.
Plop
This tower
another
will keep
watchtower
vigil
down.
over
Go
the
back.
lands.
There we are. That has been held. We're about to do a rapid conquest of Endwaith. Okay.
My lord.
Alright.
This
You?
is a perfect position to ambush.
You,
My lord.
all cavalry.
My lord. My lord. Your will, my lord. Your will, my lord.
Leave you.
Yes. Orders.
Entire force. Come seize that
Victory!
fort.
The enemy are crushed. The settlement has fallen, my lord. Victory!
Well, that's not a settlement, that's a fort, but good job. Jesus. Not the brightest tools. Not the brightest bulbs, are they? Probably need those gatekeepers. I'll go ahead and recruit them.
Orders.
You two,
My lord.
move over.
By your command. Orders.
You take
As
up
you
there.
Merging your will,
You'll
my
go
lord.
here. We'll move y'all
March to
down in
exhaustion,
here, and then
continuing later.
we'll combine with the final assault here. Take Londair. Ferry out there. Dol Vorn is held there. Alright,
My lord.
let's...
Marching to war. We have them under siege.
What are we working with? Alright, so we're doing alright here, holding there, trying to anyways, and yeah. Doing quite fine there, they got really good, okay, so they're gonna attack me there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of
Orders.
this
To war,
small
then.
little outpost. Could auto-resolve this. No, I don't want to lose my better troops, so
Give
let's
them
fight.
no quarter this day, men.
My
Take
elves.
up arms and
My elves
take
need to link up with
victory.
Udder, and they'll be in his army. I'm going to take the bulk of this army, move it to Sardonia, and that'll be the reinforcements. We'll push across the river, take Lundair, push over, take the capital, fan out south, take their two southern regions, and then start chipping away at Isengard, and hopefully Gondor still holds
Await my orders.
the passes. So I don't have to worry about Mordor. Okay, we're going to have to assault right there, aren't we? Yep. Okay. We'll stack all of these troops, and we should be able to spill the win with just this. I will leave these archers up close. You will not be needed. None of y'all will be needed. Barbadossi archers. You two hold back. And these are maxed upgrade with the full heavy plate. There we go.
We will show our valor.
I hope so. You'll show your valor.
Keep your heads
By
up.
killing lots of enemies.
March. Keep your spirits high.
Oh, and I'll use the merchant militia. We should be able to just smash on through once the gates come down. There we are. There we are.
The gates are down.
Oof. Would not have liked to taken a ballista bolt to the face right there. Alright, put the ballista up right here. Move the crossbows in close. Move the archers in about right here. They within range? Nope. How much closer do I need to be? Ooh, gotta be way closer. Okay. Fire at whoever you can fire at. Y'all. Fire. You big old glob. Rush forward. I just lost some of my own men.
We've captured the enemy's walls.
That's not the game, that's the game, that's not my computer lagging there, because we're on 6 times. Raiders, y'all go there. We're gonna send our bodyguard unit down to fire into them. Makes a lot of sense.
The battle is very much in our
There's
favor. Victory will be ours.
their faction leader like, I don't know about this. I want to pull back. Guys, take up positions right there. And our archers are coming in. Get him. Come on, kill him. There we are. Holy. Really? Pull back. Pull back. Oh crap. Not the elves. Not the elves. I don't want to use the elves here. Yo, just keep running. Yo, get over here. Let's get him. Picking on the hobbits. How dare you pick on my hobbits? I'll tell you what. Elves
Good
are not.
tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Well, there's the enemy general. That was strange. I have not had it glitched like that before. I think it was the game glitching. Because there's so much stuff going on at the moment. Alright, y'all, stop firing. They're getting shaken. Ooh, the river elders are fleeing. Attack them with halberds. Whack them. Yeah, that's not gonna go over well. Why would you send... Let's just push forward. Push. Rush forward. wasn't too smart. Yeah, man. Pull back just a little bit. Lose a few troops here. I didn't lose hardly any. Do like the Barbarossa archers, they look really good. Bandibris archers, sorry, not Bandibris, it's Bandibris. Oops. They look really good in their full plate armor. Looking really good.
This way, archers.
They look really good too. Their reskin.
This is the way.
Hold there.
Swords.
Yeah, we'll go over here. And we're just gonna 6 times it now. See where we're at. We're doing quite well, actually. Starting to overwhelm them. That's the Achilles heel of this fortification, is that
Only
your
half the
town
enemy force remains.
hall is set up on this high ground where you literally can just bring archers here and completely nullify this heel. You have to sally out, or otherwise you just get exposed. Unless you put archers up here yourself and just skirmish with them and defend this central area, but then you can just go up here and take the town square. So like, it's a very poor defense. Where archers could just literally sit right. Like if I was an attacking army, I wouldn't attack the gates. See this very low wall right here? I would just jump over this wall and attack this hill, take the hill, and then attack off of it. Station archers here, here, fire down onto them. That's what I wish you could do with this little section, is like put some archers right here. That would be cool. Just like garrison this, whoosh, and then they're firing at them as they're coming in and stuff. That looks so cool. Anyways. It's the little things, the little things. And this video will go up, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. Go ahead and pre-recording these things. Time. This series is far from over. We've been able to steamroll our opponents, but this war was always going to be really one-sided because I completely outclassed them. When we get to Isengard, it's going to slow down a lot. And like these troops, I'm going to have to use a lot of armor piercing, use my Dunedain, use my siege engines to full effect. Especially in a lot of their late tier stuff. The mid tier, I should be able to match it pretty well. Outnumber, outmaneuver them, etc. Catch them in good situations.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
I might be able to get up a general out of here to take over governance of this. Probably whichever one ends first will be replaced with a Dwarven Let's Play. Probably go Dwarven. Probably Erebor or someplace like that. I'm not entirely sure.
We are victorious.
Let's
We have conquered.
exterminate the population. They turn to evil, and they will suffer the consequences of that
Your will, my lord.
decision.
Elves,
Alright.
your will, my lord.
You.
Orders.
Elven warriors.
Your will, my lord. By your command.
And else you'll
Orders.
stay there.
Yes.
2 turns you'll be there. I have a spy to go over. We'll wait for reinforcements. Once reinforcements get here, we'll smash on through. Do I have a general? I do have a general.
This
We're
tower
gonna go
will
around
keep
and build
vigil
me
over the
watchtowers
lands.
just everywhere.
We shall
in that.
continue tomorrow. Your will, my lord.
That's fine. Let's send you
Your
up to the
orders, my
front and
lord.
build me a watchtower. We're kind of harboring around there, trying to get it up. Looks like
We can go no further,
some
my lord.
watchtowers out. Hopefully, I don't have to worry about a goblin
My
force.
lord.
But they should. Oh yeah, they'll be able to take that, no problem. Smash on through, take that, and then maybe sally on out and take that, and then do some more damage. If they can take that last settlement and get them just to there, then they should be able to defeat them. So hopefully, and that frees them up.
My lord.
Let's go one more in turn and just see what the AI does, and then we'll probably call it. The music in this mod's really good because it's taken from the actual movies. How are they doing? I haven't seized it yet, but they're close.
We must make a stand. We are besieged.
Hello. See what they're hitting us with. I can roll through Endwaith pretty quickly. It will allow Isengard enough time to mobilize, but I will also be mobilizing with my full points. Hopefully, my pendulum will be a lot meaner and tougher.
I'm
So,
gonna stick you.
Yes, my
what
lord.
do they have?
We shall engage.
I'm not Sally at. Ooh, okay. They got trolls. Not too worried about that. You got some Orkai infantry. Nothing scares me. I mean, these guys are really good. 1028. They're far superior to anything I have. But I do have a ballista. I do got gatekeepers. I'll have to focus the trolls down. I should be able to take that on pretty good. We are the largest fraction, which is good. War Declare, Orcs Gundabad Dale. That's fine. Wasn't planning on it being spectacular
Your will,
anyways.
my lord. By your command.
Didn't want a very
We'll
cheery
make
mood
camp,
with them
my
anyways.
lord.
Alright.
Approaching
So they
quietly.
moved that force north, I guess, to try and deal with me. That force is going to intercept my force. And they're going there. So they're trying to send a force there, hold here, but they're about to get... Okay, there's their response. Okay, so they're sending that general with that force there, that captain to occupy my force, and there, which they're going to lose out probably here, here, and there. Especially once I get my
Orders.
reinforcements. Once I get my reinforcements, I'll just power on through, take Londare next turn, and then push across, fight him in the field, defeat him in battle, defeat them in battle, push down south, get all these troops together, and keep fanning out and taking settlements as quickly as possible. Okay,
Your
let's
orders, my
go
lord.
here.
Yes.
Put me a
This
watchtower
tower
down.
will keep vigil
There we
over
go.
the lands.
Yes, my lord.
Byreg, do that. Yeah, distance from the capital, Squalor is really bad. So I need to get that ahead. Need to get that going quickly as possible.
My lord.
Is that besieged? No, why is it besieged? They outnumber. Ugh, whatever.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
Oof, they got a bunch of troops up there. Need to deal with that. quickly. Hmm. Dwarves are coming in though, so the dwarves might be able to take. That's. Wait, what? That's their capital? So Drum has fallen? What? Drum fell last episode, or at some point. So, I mean, they've pushed all the way there. Okay, so they're on their last legs, and then the Northern Dunedain can turn around and deal with. Okay, so the dwarves are to the rescue. They're actually proving useful for a change. Okay, I think this is a good place. Yeah, this is a good place to stop it here. Had one good battle. Actually, had two good battles this episode. Sardonia, and then here. This whole region has been claimed.
Your orders, my
Go
lord.
here,
Yes.
whack down a
This
watchtower.
tower will keep vigil
We'll go
over
into
the
here,
lands.
whack down some watchtowers,
Making camp here.
some more watchtowers, and then you'll go back to Car. Well, you're not really producing me anything, so you'll probably actually go someplace else. Um, how big is this? Brugnos bigger? Oh, it is bigger. By far bigger. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
You'll take over there.
We can go no further,
You'll
my
just
lord.
be garrisoned by a single lumberman. And actually, he would do better going someplace else. Now they're besieging that port. It's like, well, we'll take away this port from you. It's not really hurting me too much, to be honest. Alright, they're probably right here. So they're really close to taking all of this away from Gondor. I need to get down here, secure this, this path. It'd be nice if I could take that settlement, but seize all this very quickly. In the next 15 turns, I need to do that. So,
Orders.
yeah, oh yeah, you need to move
As you wish.
to position. Actually,
Your will, my lord. Orders. Yes. March to exhaustion, my lord. Your will, my lord.
we are gonna pull
My
back,
lord. My lord. The combining forces.
seize them, and then move forward. I got a
Orders.
bunch of archers in this force, but I got enough troops to protect them. Ooh, that great road is gonna come in handy. That'll get me a lot more money in. Merchant bank, yeah, all that's gonna be good. I'll get rid of that. Need those in. Okay. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna intern here. Looks like we'll have a siege defense of Need probably a siege assault on Lundare, probably open field battle here in the north, probably another open field battle here around Hiriot. Actually, I need to repair that. Yeah, I'll leave it. It's happiness and ooh, ballista. I'll put a ballista in. 2 turns could be recruiting. All right. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you're enjoying the videos, and I will see you the next one. Thank you.